Hi, I'm Motokurta. Welcome back to Aaramba Media. I'm excited to see you all here today. We are halfway through 2024. Small businesses must reassess their marketing strategies and make sure they are all on the right track. The truth is, marketing mistakes can be costly, and for small businesses, it can be a matter of life and death. That's why today we are going to explore the top 5 marketing mistakes that small businesses need to avoid in 2024. When it comes to marketing, small businesses often wear multiple hats. We are all CEOs, CFOs, and CMOs all rolled into one. And because of this, we often make a lot of mistakes that can be detrimental to our business. One of the most common pitfalls is treating marketing as an afterthought. We focus on the product, the service, and the operations, but forget to allocate sufficient resources to marketing. This can lead to a lack of visibility and low brand awareness and ultimately stagnant growth. Another mistake is not having a clear target audience in mind. When you are trying to appeal to everyone, you end up appealing to no one. Then there's the mistake of not tracking and measuring the performance of the marketing efforts. If you are not keeping tabs on what's working and what is not, you are throwing money down that drain. Additionally, small businesses often fall into the trap of being too focused on selling rather than building relationships with their customers. And finally, they often neglect to stay up to date with the latest marketing trends and technologies. Did you know that a staggering 80% of small businesses fail because of poor marketing choices? Hi, I'm Motokurta and welcome to Aaramba Media, where I talk about marketing, small business challenges, and AI. On this channel, you will discover proven strategies, expert tips, and creative solutions to help your small business thrive. Subscribe now and let's talk about challenges and pitfalls that small businesses need to avoid. Recently, a fellow entrepreneur started an audio podcast and sought my help with the post-production work. She was clearly frustrated and said, I can't afford to keep doing this if I don't get something out of it. I need to have few clients out of this. I believe that's the wrong way to approach the situation. I advise her to focus on marketing and not just as a means to attract the next client, but as a foundational pillar of her business. If people don't know about you, your business essentially does not exist. Effective marketing strategies are crucial for building brand awareness, attracting and retaining customers, and driving sales. Every business needs to tell their story and continue to tell their story every day. Small businesses should not look at it as one of the line items that can get replaced whenever resources get limited or the pipeline gets too full. So let's look at some of the common mistakes that I see a lot of business owners do on a regular basis. Mistake number 1, not having a unique value prop. Figure out what sets your business apart from the competition. What makes you unique? If you can't answer these questions, neither can your customer. For example, if you are a coffee shop, what makes your coffee better than the one down the street? Is it the quality of beans, the experience of your barista, or the cozy atmosphere? Whatever it is, you need to be able to articulate it clearly, consistently, and across all marketing channels. I create videos that focus on creating content that can be repurposed, which helps clients to save money and time. What is your unique value prop? It can be something simple. Don't overthink. Mistake number 2, not having a content strategy. Your website, social media, and your email marketing should all work together to tell a cohesive story. If you are just throwing up random posts and hoping for the best, you are wasting time. You need a clear content strategy that can resonate with your target audience and drive them towards a desired action. This can be especially challenging for small businesses because content strategy often becomes an afterthought. Taking the time to develop a thoughtful plan can make a significant difference. Here's a detailed approach to crafting a content strategy. Defining content goals. Start by identifying what you want to achieve. Are you aiming to increase brand awareness, drive traffic to your website, generate leads, or boost sales? Clear goals will guide your content creation. You need to break it down. If you have resources, budget, and the bandwidth, you can do it all at the same time, but my advice would be to start slow and tackle one of these beasts at a time. But first and foremost, we need to know your audience. Understand who is your target audience, what are their interests, pain points, and behaviors. Use this information to create content that speaks directly to their needs. After you have identified your audience, let's plan your content calendar. Break down your strategy into quarterly plans. At the beginning of the year, outline key themes or campaigns for each quarter. For example, maybe you want more traffic on your website for Q1, or building your social media presence, do introductory posts and company stories. Q2, maybe you want to drive engagement. You can start with things like polls, quizzes, or user-generated content. Q3, you want to generate more leads, so you can actually have more maybe ads or free resources or webinars. Q4, maybe to boost sales, and you can do so with holiday promotions or product launches and testimonials. So remember, in all of these things, consistency is the key. Establish a regular posting schedule for each platform. It can be once a week, it can be 2 times a week, it can be 3 times a week, but make sure that you start slow but be consistent. Tools like editorial calendars and scheduling apps can help you to stay on track. Measure and adjust. Regularly review your content's performance. Use analytic tools to track metrics like engagement, click-through rates, and conversions based on the data. Adjust your strategy to optimize your results. Mistake number 3, not investing in email marketing. Email marketing remains one of the most effective ways to reach your customers and drive sales. It's unfortunate that many small businesses neglect this powerful tool. I have personally made this mistake and I'm ashamed of it. For the past 6 years, I did not invest enough time and effort into this strategy. However, in 2024, I decided to start my email marketing campaign, and it has been a game changer for my business. My existing clients and even my older clients were happy to receive my emails, which reminded them to reconnect with me whenever they had a need or required my services. Here's how I did it. Segmenting my audience. I segmented my email list into 3 groups: current clients, former clients, and prospective clients. Current clients are those that were actively using my services. Former clients are those who had engaged with me and knew about my services over the past year, and prospective clients are individuals who I met in the last year or so. And then I crafted personalized messages for each of those segments. With my current clients, I talked about new services, tips, and maximizing their current services and exclusive offers that our company was providing. With my former clients, I had a heartfelt message reminding them of past success we achieved and offering a special discount on re-engaging with us. With my prospective clients, I shared valuable resources and some testimonials from satisfied clients and a limited time offer to encourage them to try my services. The results were astounding. My engagement rates increased by 20% and I saw a 15% boost in repeat business from former clients. New clients' inquiries also rose, contributing to an overall 30% increase in sales. This experience underscored the importance of email marketing and its potential to drive business growth. Investing in email marketing is as crucial as content strategy. By taking the time to build a quality email list, creating engaging content, designing appealing emails, maintaining a consistent schedule, and continuously analyzing and optimizing your approach, you can significantly enhance your connection with your audience and drive substantial business growth. Mistake number 4, not being authentic and transparent in your marketing. In today's digital age, customers can easily spot insincerity. If you are trying to be someone you are not or pretending to have values you don't believe in, customers will see right through it, eroding trust and damaging your brand. Authenticity in marketing builds trust, enhances brand loyalty, and sets you apart from the competition. Start by defining your true brand values and communicating them very, very clearly. Be honest and open about your operations. Share personal stories and show the human side of your business. Engage with your audience, respond to feedback, and admit mistakes when they happen. Consistently deliver on your promises to build reliability. Recently, we were supposed to do an event for a new client, and I was not very sure about this new client. The new client postponed a lot of our meetings, did not show up for meetings, was not very communicative. It did not align with my mission and vision, and that red flag kind of went up. He wanted to rebook for a different event, the later date. I went ahead and said that we will not be a good fit for the project. project. I felt relieved and I knew that it was a good decision for my business. Mistake number 5, not having a plan for scalability. As your business grows, your marketing strategy needs to grow with it. You can't just keep doing what you have been always doing and expect to see the same results. Scalability requires foresight and planning. Start by analyzing your current marketing efforts and identifying what works and what doesn't. Invest in scalable tools and technologies such as marketing automation and customer relationship management system, CRMs, to streamline your process. Develop a content strategy that can expand with your business, including creating evergreen content that remains relevant over time. Build a team or an outsource tasks to experts to handle your increased demand. Continuously monitor marketing trends and customer feedback to adapt your strategy accordingly. Investing in that CRM was a big yes for me, and that helped me to create system to manage customer interactions. This allowed us to maintain high quality engagement with larger audience. By planning for scalability, you ensure that your marketing efforts can keep pace with your business growth and driving sustained success. We would love to hear from you and share some of the marketing strategies that have worked for you and for your clients. The ever-changing marketing landscape is fascinating and increasingly complex, yet the core principles remains the same. Every business needs marketing. As Seth Godin wisely says, marketing is no longer about the stuff you make, but it's about the stories you tell. This quote encapsulates the modern approach to marketing. Instead of focusing solely on why your marketing efforts might not be yielding results, small businesses should shift their narrative. Concentrate on building relationships with your customers, connecting with a community that resonates with your purpose and what sets you apart. Don't forget to join us for our next video. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you have enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Thank you once again.